from the finest beef cattle in the world. Now, this is from Rastelli Meats. We already know, love, and trust Rastelli Meats. You're going to meet Ray in just a moment, or as I call him, Mr. Rastelli. But you're also going to meet your choice of 10 or 20 of these Wagyu Kobe steak smashed burgers. Now, when we talk about Wagyu, we're talking about the term Wagyu means Japanese cow. Is that right?
That's right. Wa is Japanese and Gyu is cow.
Is cow. Thank you, Ray Rastelli, for joining us and filling in those blanks. And then, of course, Kobe is the city in Japan where these cows were they originated.
That is correct. That's where they originated.
What's extraordinary about this beef is that it is a different flavor and texture and eating experience from any beef burger you've ever had in your life.
It really is.
Tell us more about these, if you would,
sir. So Kobe beef, Wagyu beef. This is a Japanese breed of cattle, but what we did was we brought these Japanese breed of cattle to the States in 1975, and what it's done is created the most incredible, well-marbled piece of meat possible. It is so rich in marbling that I will tell you that about 95% of these cattle and these steaks are sent back to Japan because they just pay an awful lot of money for it. But what we've been able to do, David, is take and set aside a certain amount just for QVC. It is very, very limited in what we have on an annual basis. But look at that, and I'll show you the steak in a minute.
Now, unbelievable. Here's your offer. What we're talking about is 10 or 20. 10 or 20 of these Wagyu Kobe steak burgers. Now, if you want the 10-piece count, I have 1,100 to go around. If you want the 20, I have 600 to go around. Now, this is M64718. You can do auto delivery, and if you don't go with auto delivery, we're going to deliver these every 4 months for a year. Why is that auto delivery so stretched out? Because these are hard to come by.
They really are, yes.
Now, tell us about these and why they're so special, why they're so hard to come by.
So the reason they're so hard to come by is because very, very limited supply. So what I want to do is I want to show you actually the steak. This is what a Kobe steak looks like. So what you see here is a typical steak, a typical beef steak from the U.S. This, though, is a Kobe steak. So what you see is this beautiful marbling. And, of course, you know I refer to that as meat candy. That's what gives you the flavor. The flavor you're going to get out of this burger is coming from this beautiful marble that you see in the steak. And these are steak burgers. This is the same meat that is inside the steak, except we take the ends that don't make the steak and they become the Kobe burger.
And these are the same tender touch technology you use in your facility.
In your smash burger, yes.
Yeah, so what happens here is that these are only, they're minimally touched, easy for me to say, and they're also frozen only once.
They are. And what you get when you find, and when you see a Kobe burger, I want to show you this.
I can't wait.
We've taken, and because it's such a lean burger, but what you see inside is the moisture that's coming from that marbling. Look at that juice. So we actually cook these a little more well done, David, because I want you to see what that marbling effect has on that juice. So when you taste it, it is buttery. It is soft.
Okay. Ray, I have a full confession to make. I nibbled on that while you were talking. Wow! Stacy, you were going to, honey, you got to come taste these. They are crazy. You guys, it comes with seasoning.
It comes with seasoning.
You don't need seasoning on these burgers. Yes. It's so flavorful. This is, oh, sweetie, come.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I asked our producer to go get my phone.
Oh my God, the smell.
Because I'm going to order while you all talk.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. Talk to me whilst I order.
First of all, so buttery, the marbling.
Yes.
Oh, there's so much flavor. It's so, and moist. And just really soft and tender. It's not that dried out burger. And the flavor, I feel like I'm eating steak. I really do.
You've hit it.
Like I just sat down at the steakhouse.
Yes, and that's why we call this Kobe steak burger, because the beef itself is so incredibly rich in flavor that when you taste this burger, it's like a burger you've never ever tasted before. And that's why you get this full taste steak beef flavor. But it's incredibly buttery because of that natural marbling that's inside of it. So you'll see, we've got them on buns out here, but I love putting this really just right on a platter. I love putting this on a platter with a load of my mashed potatoes, and a little bit mushrooms. And
ding, ding, order complete. All right. I just ordered the 20-piece count.
And you know, I don't eat a lot of red meat.
I know
so
you
if
don't.
I'm going to do it, I'm definitely going to go for quality, which I get with Rastelli's. But this and the price, I was at a restaurant and I saw a Wagyu burger.
Oh, my goodness. Shocked you, didn't it?
No, because it should have been a steak. That was it was in the double digits,
Yes.
the price for a burger at that
Yes,
restaurant.
yes.
All right, I know you got to
Oh
give an
my
update.
word! I just ordered mine in the 20-piece count. All right, if you want the 10 count, I have only 800 left. If you want the 20-piece count, we have 200 left because I just ordered one. It was 201 and I just ordered one. You can do a stock up and save here, and if you buy the 20-piece count, you're going to save
Really good.
how much? $39.98. You're also going to love auto delivery, but only every 4 months for a year. Ray Rastelli.
I put a little mushroom gravy on that, David.
Yes, you did.
Because it's a steak. You know, treat it just like you would a steak. You can have the greatest burger, but if you treat it like a steak.
You guys, you've got the chance now. Chew before you swallow. You have the chance now to bring family and friends over for a barbecue and tell them we're having steak burgers tonight. But not just any burgers. They come from the finest beef cattle in the world. These are Wagyu Kobe beef steak burgers. This is extraordinary. And because they're so hard to get, we can only do the auto delivery once every 4 months because it takes that long to get enough trimmings
It does.
to make enough burgers because these steaks are in such demand. We've now sold out of the 20-piece count.
Oh, my goodness.
If you want the 10, okay, we started with, pardon me. So we started with 1,800. We have 500 left in the 10 count. And you 500 folks that buy that are going to be the luckiest 500 people in the country. So don't miss out on this. We're going to get you all squared away. Ray, as I drink a little water to get this little tickle out of my throat, tell us one more time what differentiates these burgers.
So what makes this really special is the Japanese breed of cattle. We brought these over in 1975. We started raising them in the Midwest because we wanted to make sure they were under our care, under American. So look at the beautiful moisture you get out of that. Now that's just what you saw in that steak I showed earlier, that incredible marbling. And again, this is that Kobe steak burger that if you went to the finest steakhouse in the country, it might be on the menu because they're so rare. We've been able to bring this here for the first time, David, and we're really excited about it. And I think you're just going to be so incredibly impressed.
Well, but only for the next 150 people.
Oh my goodness, thank you
Because
so
that's
much.
all we have left. And I am so thankful for my QVC app. It allows me to order right there along with you. Live on the air. Oh, this just sold out. Mr. Rastelli, look at the screen.
Oh my goodness, thank you
Now,
so
because
much.
I seasoned in my hand, I'll do an elbow shake. Guys,
Thank
can we
you.
get a bacterial wipe? A bacterial wipe? That'd be great. Yeah.